Good morning and welcome to Monday Motivation. So I am going to read Psalm 34:1 and then we're going to dive right in, okay? So it says, I will praise the Lord at all times. I will constantly speak his praises. Now, this is a Psalm of David, and it was regarding a time when he was pretending to be insane in front of one of the kings when he was sent away. So this was during a hard time of his life, and he was trying to protect his own life by pretending to be insane. Um, but he was choosing to praise the Lord in the midst of all of this. So it says here, constantly speak his praises. We're going to be in constant praise and worship. One of the things that just amazes me that the more I research the Bible and the more I study the Word, sometimes one tiny little verse like this, which seems like just a little blurb, has so much stuff packed into it. And we're going to kind of dive in and digest a little bit of what I have discovered, okay? So, um, praise in this verse is in Hebrew is tehillah, tehillah. And that refers to a hymn of praise or singing spontaneously praises to God. So we are to be in constant praise and worship to the Lord. And it's not as hard as it sounds. When our minds are focused on God, when God is the most important thing to us, sometimes that just comes absolutely natural. Like, I remember growing up, my mom, she would go around the house just making up praise songs that just came to her head because she loved the Lord so very much, and that was her life. Um, when our hearts are full of praise, it's just going to kind of come out either in, like with my mom, songs that came to her mind, or maybe in poetry, words of affirmation to God. It's just going to come out. What's in our heart kind of overflows and comes out of our mouth. So isn't that amazing? Okay, so moving on. The Hebrew word for constantly is tamid, which means always, evermore, perpetually, or daily. So it's assumed that this adverb comes from the root meaning to stretch out to eternity or maybe to extend forever. So Tamid is used over 100 times in the Old Testament. I mean, that's pretty powerful when a word is used that many times. And its main idea is being something permanent and unceasing. So, in other words, so when it's talking about Tamid, it's constantly evermore moving on forever. We're being it's to stretch out for eternity. So we're constantly forever and ever singing praises to our God, which that is amazing. Praise and worship is such an important part in my life, and I absolutely love to worship the Lord. And it's an amazing thought that this is something we get to do forever and ever. I love that thought. So with that, I'm wanting to encourage you, don't just take my word for stuff. When I'm telling you things, when I've done some research on the meanings of words, look it up for yourself. Research the Bible for yourself. Don't take anybody's word for it. Not mine, not anybody's. I don't care who it is. You check out things yourself. It's so important that we have our own knowledge. God gives each of us wisdom. When we are earnestly seeking after him, he is going to reveal himself to us. So never take someone's word for anything. Look it up yourself. So, but with that, I am going to leave you today for your Motivation Monday, our Monday motivation, and you have an amazing day and a blessed week, and I will talk to you tomorrow. Bye.